Right? Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises and glory which is due unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors going out to the elders, apostles, great millstone who teach and rule well the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? And also the Israelite foreigners who are scattered among the heathen nations, who look like the heathen nations, but you also come of the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? The speckled bird, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? Shalom and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai have mercy upon you and your families. A sincere salutation to the Akim who put your freedom and lives on the line for the gospel of Yahushai. This good news unto his people, man. All right. With this lesson, man, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai willing makes it edifying unto the elect. All right. Um, the times we're coming into, the things we are gonna have to confront, man, is just gonna test our faith, man. It's gonna, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai wants to see how faithful we are, man, or if we're gonna be as the prophets of old, man. Are we gonna have little faith, man? Are you gonna be a sellout and sell out Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for some little bit of shekels, man? All right, for some gold, for a bracelet, for a chain, man. Well, what are you gonna do, man, when things come up against you? But the thing is, man, this is more of a spiritual battle than anything else, man. All right, and these demons, these these angels from the left hand side, all right, Satan, the demons, all right. You got legions, all right. You got a lot of demons, man, on the left hand side doing the bidding of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right, and that's very true, man. It's a very scary thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And with that being said, man, it's because hey, man, we all have our testimonies, man, from the elder apostles on down, man. All right, we know what it feels like for demons to mess with us in our dreams, physically, man, sit on us, hold us down, trying to keep us from calling upon the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai when they're attacking us, man. All right, and Job is the perfect story, man. All right, being attacked. All right, and I'm gonna start in Ephesians. All right, Lord will, like I said, it's edified unto the elect. This is Ephesians, chapter 6. Salakia Khan. Chapter 6 and verse 12. And it reads, for Salakia, that's Isaiah. Ephesians 6 and 12. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And that's the thing, man. All right, we don't wrestle with flesh and blood, man. All right, our biggest battle, man, is against wickedness, man. Spirits of wickedness, man. All right, and you see it all around us, man. All right, you see the heathen nations, Esau, Edom, and you see 2/3, man, messing with these wicked things, man, and bringing up spirits heavily. All right, and the thing is, some of these spirits just come and attack us because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai allows them to, man. All right, as I said, we got that in Job. I have it down, man, and it's to try us, man. All right. Are we going to be faithful unto death and call upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and hope that he has mercy upon us and continue to expect his salvation, man? Right? I was laying down dreaming, man. All right? I felt real. Looked over, I heard a demon using one of the brothers' voices and calling out my name. Ana, Ana, Ana. Like, what's going on? And I seen him at the corner, man. And I couldn't tell if I was sleeping, dreaming. It is like, it's realistic, man. Whether you're feeling it in a dream or you're awake, man. All right, because I felt it in both spots, man. All right, I felt it in my dream and I felt it in my body when I woke up. All right, demon jumped on top of me, man, held me down, and wouldn't let me call upon the names of Yahweh Bashim Shai. I was trying to speak it out, man, and my mouth couldn't open it. I was trying to think about the names in my mind, man, of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Finally, when I got that spirit in me of Yahweh Bashim Shai, the Rakak Wadash, man, right? Uh, um, Allow me to say the names of Yahweh Bashim Shai in my mind while that demon was on top of me. Had me basically paralyzed on bed. I was thinking the names of Yahweh Bashim Shai, and I screamed the names of Yahweh Bashim Shai in my mind. And right after that, man, I was able to scream the names of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. Alright? What names are you going to call upon on that day, man? When the things you can't see are attacking you? Are you going to call upon your idols, man? Or are you going to call upon Yahweh Bashim Shai and hope he has mercy upon you, man? Alright? Let me go into Sirach. Salakia. Salakia Hakim. Let's see. This is. Let's see. Sirach. Rock 12. Salakia. Okay, I'm alright. Ecclesiasticus, or also known as the Book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. And that's what we're hoping, man, that we're part of the man that actually do really fear Yahweh Bashim Shai, man, and are trying to keep his ways, alright, to perfection, to the best of our ability, man. Alright? It's not about us, it's all about who Yahweh Bashim Shai has chosen, man. Alright? There's nothing you have done to receive this wisdom and understanding, man. Alright? You have been given this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding by Yahweh Bashim Shai before you were created. Alright? It has nothing to do that you accepted. No, man. He's the one that chose you out of this world, and Lord willing, we are of that elect, man. Alright? I personally want to be part of the elect. Alright? So, hey, man. The fear of Yahweh Bashim Shai is the beginning of wisdom. Alright? If you have no fear of Yahweh Bashim Shai, you're a fool, man. Alright? It's plain and simple. Alright? So, let me go back into Acts. Salakia. The book of Acts, chapter 19, and verse 15. And it reads, it says, And the evil spirit answered and said, Yahushai I know, and Paul I know, but who are you? So let me go up, alright, because it's going to talk about what certain people, Jews, were doing, man, alright, who were not part of the elect, man, alright, who were not those that were brought into the fold, alright. It says, verse 13, Then a certain of the vagabond Jews, exorcists, took up them to call over them which had evil spirits the name of the Lord Yahushai, saying, Adjure you by Yahushai, whom Paul preacheth. And there were 7 sons, one Seva, a Jew and chief of the priests, which did so. And the evil spirit answered and said, Yahushai I know, and Paul I know, but who are ye? And that's the thing, man. This scripture right here, man, popped into my mind. Alright? Because when I was laying down, whether I was awake or sleeping, that evil spirit, man, that demon was calling out my name. So those demons, those evil spirits, know exactly who the elect are, man. And they know who the 2/3 are. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to allow those evil spirits to touch even his elect, man. But they're not going to kill us, man. Alright? We're going to hit Job, man, because of that, man. Alright? 2/3, they could be killed by these demons, man. Alright? You had the case where Yahushai called out the legion that was in the man that used to be chained up, and that those spirits will like hurt him, man. They would bruise him even to the point where they were throwing him in the fire, man. And those chains, man, those evil spirits will break the chains whenever they try to bound that man down, man. All right. And when Yahushai came, they told her like, "Hey, it's not the time for you to torment us, man. Like, what's going on?" Like, but hey, it was to take off, do a miracle there, right? And what happened with that legion, man? Those evil spirits, man, they asked Yahushai to put them inside the swines, man. And when they went in the swine, man, those pigs went violently into the ocean, man, into the waters, man. All right, so let me go get Job. All right, let's see. Job chapter 1 and verse 6. And I'm going to read on down. It says, "Now there was a day when the sons of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai came to present themselves before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and Satan came also among them." All right. So there was a day, man. All the gathering of the angels came to the power of Israel, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and also Satan. All right. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai said unto Satan, "Whence comest thou?" Then Satan answered Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai and said, "From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down." Now I want to get this in Good News Translation, Job 1. 1 and 7. It says, I'm going to start at 6. "When the day came for the heavenly begins to appear before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the heavenly beings, all right, the angels, appear before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Satan was there among them. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai asked him, 'What have you been doing?'" All right. Satan answered, "I have been walking here and there, roaming around the earth." All right. Verse 8. It says, "Did you notice my servant Job?" Yahweh Bashem Yahushai asked. "There is no one on earth as faithful and good as he is. He worships me and is careful not to do anything evil." All right. What that say right here, it says, verse 8, "And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and escheweth evil?" Then Satan answered Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and said, "Doeth Job fear power for naught?" So I'm going to get that over here in the Good News Translation. It says, "Satan replied, Would Job worship you if he got nothing out of it? You have always protected him and his family and everything he owns. You bless everything he does, and you have given him enough cattle to fill the whole country. But now suppose You take away everything he has, he will curse you to your face. All right. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said to Satan, everything he has is in your power, but you must not hurt Job himself. So Satan left. All right. So that's right there, man. It's giving you the proof that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai allows Satan and his demons to do what they can to see if we're going to denounce the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, or to curse Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai says his elect, his remnant, no matter what happens to him, no matter what trials and tribulations we go to, we're always going to praise Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. We're always going to praise Yahweh Bashem Yahushai no matter what we go through. And they know who we are, man. They know who serves Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in truth and in sincerity, man. Okay? So let me move on from this, man. Because I don't want to make it too long. I want to get the scriptures to the point and close out, Lord willing, is edifying, man. Alright? So let's go into Mark. Mark chapter 3. I believe it says Salakia. Salakia. Alright. I wrote down the wrong verse. So let me go into Mark 5 and verse 6. Salakia. Alright. So this is Mark chapter 5, verse 6 through 9, and it reads, But when he saw Yahushua afar off, he ran and worshipped him, and cried with a loud voice, and said, What have I to do with thee, Yahushua, thou Son of the Most High Power? I adjure thee by power that thou torment me not. All right, and this is going back into the account of that guy that I was talking about, that, you know, where Legion was in him. All right, and we go back up. Let me go back up and start at verse 1. And they came over unto the other side of the sea into the country of the Gadareans. And when he had come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit, who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him, no, not with chains, because he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken in pieces, neither could any man tame him. He always, night and day, he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones. But when he saw Yahushua afar off, he ran and worshipped him, and cried with a loud voice, and said, What have I to do with thee, Yahushua, thou Son of the Most High Power? I adjure thee by power that thou torment me not. For he said unto him, Come out of the man, thou unclean spirit. And he asked him, What is thy name? And he answered, saying, My name is Legion, for we are many. And he besought him much that he would not send them away out of the country. All right. But it shows you, man, that they know who the elect are. They know who Yahushua is. They know Paul. guess what? They know the elect. They know the remnant. They know those who actually do worship Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in truth and sincerity and are out here proclaiming the gospel of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. It says, verse 11, now there was there night unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding. And all the devils besought him, saying, send us into the swine, that we may enter into them. And forthwith Yahushua gave them leave, and the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine. And the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea. There were about 2,000 and were choked in the sea. Right? So that's the thing, man. These demons, they're powerful, man. These demons will overtake the flesh. Alright? But as we read in Job, man, they're not going to overtake the elect. They might put their hands on you, man. They might hurt your flesh a certain way, but they're not going to kill you, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is not going to let them take your life, man. Alright? You got to continue to have faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and understand that we're fighting a spiritual battle, man. Alright? So, with this, let me go into Hebrews 10, and I'm going to close it out here. Hebrews 10. This is Hebrews 10 and 31. It says, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Alright? So this is the thing, man. This is the thing. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. Because he knows your most inner fears, man. You don't even know the fears you have, man. Until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai comes and allows Satan and those demons that come with Satan to torment you, man. Alright? So they take this seriously, Akim. Take it seriously. Alright? Everything's spiritual, man. We're going to go through plenty spiritual battles, and then the times we're coming into, man, with all, especially with all these women, man, that are leaving Christianity and going into witchcraft, man, and all the witchcraft they put in the news, in the commercials, in the billboards, on restaurants, man. This is our time to call upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and pray without ceasing. All right, you can't pray without stopping, man. Continuously meditate on the scriptures. Meditate. Read, listen to the videos, man. I know we work and work gets in the way as part of being in captivity, but continue to pray, man. All right, this is a spiritual battle that we are in right now, man. You got to prepare your soul unto temptation, man, when you come to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. This is not a walk in the park, man. This is not a little night where you're going to sit and walk around the park, around the lake, and just watch the sunset, man. Alright? This is a fiery trial that we're being put into, man. With that, Lord willing, is edifying unto the elect. I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors going out to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, mercy be unto the elect. Shalom. As always, wa abad babal.